We move on to our back bodice pattern. So you see that this paper is divided into two instead of it being like this. I decided to divide it into two. Why? Because we'll be creating a zipper allowance here. This is where we'll be fixing our zip. Our zip is going to be something like this. This is where we'll be fixing our zip. So for it not to confuse you, you can place your zip on it and mark, and also extend it down and mark. This is our zipper allowance. So after we join our line together, make sure to use a long ruler so that you don't eat into the main pattern. So for it not to disturb us, we will place one paper aside and focus with one. As I did in the first video for the front bodies, we mark our back measurement to be 6 plus sewing allowance half, so it's going to be 6.5. 1 inch drop down, then our armhole 7 inches. Use the back measurement and extend it down. You can either make it 5.5, 5.5 or 6, but I always decide to use 6. Then you extend this measurement to the other side. If you can't, use your eye. After we join our two lines we've created. So as I did in the first video, for this one I'll be moving straight forward. Sorry. Then we are done with the armhole. Okay. Now the back measurement, we will not be using scoop. We'll make it a little bit smaller, so we'll go by 1.5 inch. Then our neckline was 2 inches. This is how you make it and extend it down. Then after you join your shoulder line, create a shoulder line here. So this is our measurement, but the shoulder to waist measurement is 13. The actual measurement is 12. The shoulder to waist is 12. So you mark your 12, then ½ inch upwards and ½ inch downwards. So it's going to give you 13. You add ½ inch upwards, and then you add ½ inch down. So our shoulder to waist is 12 plus 1 inch, giving us 13 inches. We extend the same measurement here. Then we join them together. Okay, so we are going to cut this excess fabric. Then mark a 3/4. This is it. This is 1 inch, and this is 3/4 off. Then you measure 5 or make it 4.5 and join them together. I'll be showing you different types of dropping. Sometimes you can add a little bit drop up here, 1/4 inch. You drop it and then you mark it. But for this tutorial, I'll be using the straight line. So time to do our cutting. You see how I'm doing the cutting? So that you get everything straight. So this is how our back bodies look like. But for the back bodies, we are not going to make it straight. So you measure create a 2-inch so 2 inches plus our 1.5 is going to give us 3.5. So you extend it down here and join the lines together. You're going to get something like this. And here too, we are going to drop I'm going to mark 3 inches. Mark 3 inches and extend it. This is it. Then mark 2 inches here. 2 inches. Then after we extend it. Okay. So 2 inches, you drop it down 2 inches, then 3.5. 3 inches. Join the lines together. So instead of me bringing it inside, I decided to bring it out. This is the design we've created for the back. So now time to extend it. Make sure to pin them correctly. Okay. If you like, you can pin this side together. But I've decided to cut it straight. This is how our dress is going to look like. So that is our pattern. But and we'll be cutting this part off. Okay. So this is how it is going to look like. So after stitching, we'll get everything straight. So watch out for the next video. We'll be learning how to stitch this thing together. So we'll be needing our paper. This is what we will create inside. Okay, thanks.